Hey guys, it's your girl Hammy here, and today I'm here talking with you about a girl who tried to become me and take basically my entire lifestyle away from me. So I was in elementary school at the time. This new redhead girl had just come in. Let's call her. Let's call her Honey. Honey and I didn't get along very well. I mean, I'm a nice person, and I welcomed her into my friend group. My friends loved her, they thought she was amazing. I didn't really like her myself. She was always rude towards me and not towards my other friends, even though I welcomed her into the group. Um, Honey one day started hanging out with my friends, and at lunch, we usually sit at this one table. And adding Honey to the group means that someone would have to leave the table. So I would rush to the cafeteria to make sure that I was able to sit with my friends, because those were the only friends I really had. I had this one small group of friends. It was like a small circle, but we were all really good friends. And sorry, my AC is going on. And Honey has the nerve to tell me to get up and move to a different table. Not just me, not anyone else. I didn't realize at the time. I was like, okay, I'll just go to a different table. I did have couple of people that I knew, so I sat with them to get them, like acquaintances. Like you know them, but like you don't really know them. So I sat with them to get to know them a little bit better. And a few days go by, and I'm still in the same situation. She's still taking my seat at the table. I'm trying to be a nice person so that she would like me, and so we don't have this tension in the friend group. Um, so weeks go by, and I'm thinking nothing of it. I don't even try to sit at the table anymore. So I talk to my friends in class. I talk to them whenever I can, because I don't get the luxury of talking with them at lunch anymore because of her taking over my spot. And so recess is coming along, and Honey tells the girls to meet her at the swing sets to talk. And of course, I don't know anything about this. We always have this one spot under a tree where the benches are, where we sit and talk all day long to each other. We talk about what's going on at home, we talk about what's going on in other classes. Whoa. Y'all started to fall. Sorry. I feel propped up on stuff, so. But she tells them to meet her at the swing sets. And I don't know about this. So at recess, I go to the spot, and um, I sit down waiting for them because they usually come out after me. And so I'm sitting there waiting, and I just see all of them just go to the swing set. I'm like, okay, great. Honey is over with them. I'll just go and talk with them over there, I guess. And so Honey is telling them all these things that are rumors that she's starting to start rumors about me. And the girls are like, oh my gosh, no, she would never do that. And they're like my good friends, And so I trust them with everything. And so they start spilling my secrets out. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to walk over there and see what they're talking about. What's so important that we couldn't talk at our spot that we usually talk at. And so I go over there, and they all just stare at me. I'm like, hello? Why are we not at the tree at the benches? And they're like, and so I pull one of my friends aside. Let's call her Unicorn. I pull Unicorn aside and I ask her, what was Honey talking about when I was not there? And she doesn't even talk to me. I'm like, Unicorn, what is going on? You have to tell me what is going on. I trust you. You are my best friend. The entire group is all my friends that I have. And I let Honey take my spot at the table so that she can get to know y'all better. Because at this point, it makes me seem like I'm the leader of this group when I am not. I'm not the leader of the friend group. You know, there's always the one person, but everybody's like, oh, this person is awesome. I'm friends with this person, but I'm also kind of friends with this person because she's friends with this person that I'm really close friends with. And so right now it looks like I'm the leader of the group and everything. And I tell Unicorn, I'm like, I want you to know I'm not acting like a leader of this group. I'm letting anybody in. Y'all can all have friends. You don't have to stick by me and the rest of the people that sit with me. And months later, Honey comes up to me and says, thank you for letting me into your friend group. And I'm like, you are so welcome. But why? What are you trying to do? All you're doing is taking my friends away from me. You are stealing my spot at my circle that I'm supposed to be at. And this is not the first time it's happened. I am usually I was a really, really nice person in elementary school. I let anybody talk to me. I wasn't afraid to talk to anybody. I was a very outspoken person. And sooner or later, my friends stopped talking to me. And I just completely break off with them. I'm like, sorry, but you want to be friends with her when you don't even realize what she's doing to me. She's pushing me down to replace me. And I just don't know what to do. I only have the people. I try to start a new friend group with different people. And it's just not the same, you know? You always have those like friends that just click when you get to school and you meet them. And those were my friends. The girl that was taking them away from me. And I didn't know what to do. I was freaking out. I wanted to kill myself. I'm not even joking. I was going through such a hard time. And then one day I see Unicorn in the hallway and I run up to her and she doesn't notice me. And I start talking to her. I'm like, Unicorn, you have to understand. Honey is taking you guys away from me. I just want to know what she is talking about with you guys. And so she finally tells me that she said all these things about you, and we think that she's right because she's a nice person and you let her into the friend group, and she's proven. And so we just don't want to trust you anymore. And we don't want to be friends with you anymore. And I go, Unicorn, you know those things aren't true. I've told you everything about me. Why would I keep something like that from you? And so I go up to Honey and say, look, you seemed like the nicest person in the world. And I let you into my friend group because you seemed lonely. I wanted to help you and get you more friends. And she goes, oh, I appreciate that. And by the way, why haven't you been sitting at the table with us? If you have noticed, like, I gave up my spot so that she could sit with them. And so I go to the counselor and I tell her what's been going on. I'm saying this girl is taking my friends away from me. She's telling lies about me, and they're believing her and not me, even though I've been more loyal to them. And so she goes to talk with Honey, and she says, I understand you want friends, but you can't take other people's friends away from them. And so eventually I tell Unicorn and the rest of the gang, the rest of my friends, what she did and all the lies she told. And yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next time. Good.